Have you ever been on a team and had that gut wrenching feeling like, man, I think they're finna get rid of me? Have you ever had those doubting thoughts to think that maybe this isn't the right situation for me that I've made in my life? Well, in this segment of Keys to the Game, we're going to be going over how do you counteract those feelings of doubt and negativity when joining a new team. Welcome back to another segment of Keys to the Game. I am your host, Arnold Lewis from the Arnold Styles Podcast. If this is your first time, please do me a huge favor and hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get straight into it. Now, being on new teams and new situations doesn't always pan out like we think it would. Are you interested in playing overseas basketball one day? I wish someone would have told me 1 year after college I would receive my first pro gig. I wish someone would have told me that having an agent does not guarantee that you will get hired. I wish someone would have told me being cut from a team, because after 10 years in this game, everyone gets cut from a team. Now, after traveling from over 17 different countries and winning up to 7 championships in my pro career, I've put together the 6 most important traits any player needs before starting their career. So go ahead and grab that ebook and get all the information you need today to start your career. Now you can't say no one didn't let you know. So go ahead, grab that ebook and get started so you can become the pro one day. Let's go. Sometimes you get on a team and you get within the first couple of games and things aren't rocking like how you want them to rock. And then you start getting that feeling. Start getting that feeling like maybe they're going to get rid of me. Maybe they're going to change me for another player. I bring this subject up. I'm mainly talking to those guys that have been in the game maybe 2 or 3 years. Rookies, you might be new to this because this is your first time. You might be feeling this, but once you've been in the game for maybe, now it don't take long, you just start getting that overwhelming feeling like something's not right here. Something isn't going on, and it just doesn't feel right. I was having a recent conversation with one of my homeboys, one of my friends that we've played before, and he was just telling me about like, man, I am so stressed out. And mind you, this is just the beginning of the season. My boy said like, man, I haven't been eating. I'm just off. I don't feel like I'm playing my game. I'm in a new situation. And it just goes to show, and this is a guy who's been in the game for almost 10 years. And it just goes to show the mental battles and the stress level that can be put upon a player or a person at any stage of this career, because this game comes with so much instability in it. It can cause you to have anxiety. You can be super stressed out where you're not eating and you're wondering what's going on, like, because you have so many other factors going on. You have basketball, your career for this season that you're trying to focus on. Then you got family situations at home. You might have made an investment and you were counting that paper, or you're counting your money before it even gets here, because most of the time, most players, I am super guilty of it, you're going to start counting that money before you even get it. Okay, I might make this amount this month, or this season's about this amount of months, 7 months, I'm getting this much, so I should get this and I should have this by the time it don't always pan out like that, because things can be going really, really good, and then boom, they get rid of you. And you can be playing some of your best basketball and they get rid of you. And then sometimes it can be the first beginning of the season and you're already getting that feeling like things don't feel right here. And a lot of the time, the imports are normally the first ones to go. They're always the ones to go. So the type of anxiety that you may come across, or the type of stress that goes along with this game, must be managed. You must have reliefs and systems in play that may help you when these type of stressful thoughts and anxieties start to arise, because they will arise at some part in the game, a majority of part of the game. because the game is so, like I said before, it's so unstable. And even though everything may look good on paper, everything may have all the steps, all the right numbers, all the right situation on paper, you get into that situation, you be like, this may not be what I thought it would be. It all sounds good, it all looks good, and overall it seems like it's better, but maybe it's just not clicking right. And in this game, they're not gonna wait for things to start to gel and things to start to get back like, okay, this is what it could be, but we just need more time together. They're not wasting time. We're going to get somebody else in there because we believe that they're going to be a better fit for our situation. We thought you were, but guess what? Sometimes it might take time for you, but they're not waiting. They're not waiting for you. They don't care about what you got going on. They don't care that if you feel like you might need a month or two. Sometimes it takes a player a month or two to get like their feet wet or get the system underneath their belt. Like, that's something that needs to be addressed, but it doesn't matter. In this league, getting rid of players early and not even giving them a chance to really play out, you gotta literally have special. That's why guaranteed contracts are so important, because you gotta have some kind of backing on if something happened with a team, because there are so many players that get cut for absolutely nothing. You be the first month, the first week, everything going right, and you didn't sign this big contract, and then just for some reason the coach just don't like the way your jump shot looks, and then now he's wanting to replace you. And you got to think about that. From rookie players to veteran players, you need your money. This is your career. It is very important for you to get, especially in getting cut and getting replaced, can be a real mental stress on a player, because their mindset is not sharp, or the mindset is just overwhelmed. That's why I speak so much on mental toughness and what you have to do to prepare your mind for these types of situations. Because, like I said, a friend of mine, he's not even eating because the stress level is so high, because there's so much other factors that goes along with a person's life. And I thought it was very interesting. I ain't gonna bring him up or bring his name in it, because that's a conversation between him and I, but it just goes to show what a player deals with in the moment. I had other friends say, man, I'm finna quit. I'm done. Basketball is just like, I just can't take the back and forth. And we spoke various numbers of time. That's why it's very important to have a group. I brought that up inside of my book, that it's very important to have a connection with the ecosystem of guys that you can go and reach out to at any time. Like, we have a group chat and we talk to each other at all times, because you're going to need that moral support. It's literally like an AA group. You're going to need that moral support from people who go through and know exactly how you're feeling and can relate to you on a deep level, because they've all been in that situation themselves. And in these type of situations, it doesn't matter if you're a rookie. Especially as a rookie, I wish I would have known to keep a close-knit group of guys that I can talk to, and finding those friends to co-mingle with, because a lot of it is going to be through your emotions. Your emotions going to be swaying up and down and moving around, because you're just too much. Hey, I played good today. I didn't play good today. I really don't know. Am I going to be here? Is they going to keep me? Does the coach like me? Did I get my numbers? It's just so many things that can just make you go literally off the hinges, because it's like, man, I need a job, and if I get cut, then I see so many players who get cut and then they don't have no other job, especially if you get cut in the beginning of the season and then and you can't find another team. Now you waiting months and months, and then they're like, well, we already have our team. Now you have to wait till the next opening, the next period. Some players get picked up right away. Not all players do. So it is a lot of pressure that goes on, just having your mental right when you get put into situations of doubt, situations of, not knowing, does this team really rock with me? Does the coach, does the organization, because we may have dropped a few games. Listen, make sure you are staying in close connections with some really good friends. Create a group chat. Everybody should have a group chat. Just circle that off and make it a smaller one of the guys who really want to talk and help each other through that. You can go through and say, man, I'm tired today, man. The coach, man, I don't know. I'm feeling this. I'm feeling that. We need that support from each other. As athletes, as fellow career overseas basketball players, we need to reach out more and not be afraid to communicate with our boys and let them know that, like, bro, how you feeling? Like, how is your situation? How are you doing as far as your mindset? Because it's not always just about how much points you drop. It's about how you feeling in this moment, because I know that it gets rough at times, and I know the game, and I know that you're gonna start feeling that doubt creeping in, like, man, I just got a new kid on the way, or I got all these bills at the house, and this team playing, I'm a little stressed out, I'm a little anxious, I'm a little worried. Shoot, I may be more worried, I may be really anxious, I really don't know what to be thinking in this moment, and I don't want to just stress myself out and have an overload, because it's a new situation. Even though I've been playing so long, it's still a different situation, a new situation. I just don't know. Take a breath. Hit your boys up. Utilize that group chat. Utilize good, close friends to help you get through this situation that's been in this situation. I got a group chat of about 2 groups of just about 3 people in total, me included. People who you can reach out to and really talk to, that can really help you with the real issues of the game, of your mindset, and that can guide you through and just give you that moral support that you need to pursue in your career and pursue in this life, because we're not going to make it alone. We think that, yeah, I'm a solo player and I do this and that. No, it takes more than that. You're going to need that moral support. You're going to need that mental strength. You're going to need that mental backing from the friends you choose, from the family members you have around you. And it's just about you cultivating your team as well for your mental aspect. That's also a team that you must also be looking to build. Who are the people that I can rely on, that can help me get my mind through a season? Listen, man, that's all I got for this segment of Keys to the Game. I hope you guys enjoyed. This segment is mainly for my hoopers, guys out there that may be doubting and don't know. We all gonna go through it. We all get stressed. We all wonder what's next. We all wonder what will happen sometimes. And am I good? Am I straight? Because if you know, having a contract does not guarantee hardly anything. And sometimes having that contract guaranteed to say you're gonna get all your bread, it's the biggest hassle, because in this game, say it all the time, ain't no love in this game. It's a business. You just got to know how to navigate that business to the best of your ability. Look, always remember, greatness is a habit, not a right. That's all I got for this episode. Till next time. Hey guys, thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe on our YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and wherever you listen to your podcast. I greatly appreciate it.